And here we are live for this session. Welcome to MakeCode Arcade live stream from Seattle here. My name is Pelly. I work in the MakeCode team.
My name is Emil.
And Emil is going to be driving today our activities. And today, Emil, I've got some cool idea. We're going to rebuild a barrel dodger game, aka the Dino game that you see in Chrome. So if you want to follow this video, go to arcade.makecode.com in your browser, and you can do the same game as we are doing. If you're watching this in YouTube, you can right-click on the video 2 times and select Picture-in-Picture. So there's a tutorial for this, but I thought we'd try our guess at building the game without a lesson. If you need inspiration, we're just going to look. If you want to follow a lesson, if you go into the lesson section, Barrel Dodger, let's click on that. And let's actually open it because we're going to see the game we're going to be building. Okay, so see the game?
Yep.
Whenever a barrel arrives, we need to jump. And if I look at the game, what do I see? I see some points here.
It wants the barrel.
Some barrel sprites coming in from the right.
It's once you've jumped over it. I think it should be once it hits that side of the screen, you get a point.
Could be time.
Yeah, it could be time.
But yeah, that's a good idea. Whenever we detect that the barrel went through. And then there's the bottom here.
Wait, is that a barrel or is that like a chest?
Whatever.
Yeah.
All right, so let's see what we need. We've got, what sprites are we going to end up in this game?
Player, projectile, and then the tile map.
Yeah, the tile map. All right, I think we know a lot of the stuff we need to do. So we're just gonna do it from the start. Pick a cool name. What are you gonna be dodging?
Dodger barrel.
It doesn't have to be barrel. It could be anything. And we can change the name later.
Yeah, we can change the name later.
Okay. So where do you want to start?
Creating the sprites.
Creating the sprites. Okay, let's do that.
Or we could create the map.
I'll create the map.
Let's create the map.
Let's create the map. So scroll down into tiles. There's this tile map we can create. All right.
Do we want to make it bigger?
No, I think 16 by 16 is...
Okay.
Wait, smaller. Because we want...
12 by 12? Oh my god.
Our tiles are 16, so it's going to be 10 by something like 8. Try your luck.
Okay.
All right, so we need the bottom.
Should we step on fans?
The fans are back! The fans are a big hit. Can we do something else on fans?
Okay.
The engine. Oh, there we go.
This is kind of...
Alright, we got a bottom, and then we need to draw... Oh, look at the stones there. They look much better.
These?
Yeah. They really feel like...
I kind of want to do patterny sort of thing.
Yeah, there's 2 types of stones, so you can kind of interleave it so it looks more real. Oh, there's the ground and then the stones. All right.
Change this a bit.
Now remember, you need to draw, and then walls are...
What is this? Ooh, this is kind of like...
Maybe gold.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, wait. We could do...
Ooh. Fancy.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah, there's so much to discover in this tile editor.
Okay, that's good.
So remember, you first draw, and then you have to draw your walls.
Oh,
So get into wall mode. and the walls so that our player doesn't fall through. All right.
We don't need the bottom.
No, we don't need the bottom. So we've got our tile map, and it looks perfect.
It looks nice.
It looks nice. So now we're gonna
build the sprite.
build our sprite, and that's gonna be who?
Could do a function, but like we don't.
No,
really...
it's
Yeah.
we can turn into a function later on. How about we collapse the?
Simulator. Okay, just get a gallery. So you want him to be facing like.
Yeah.
The monkey's funny.
The monkey's funny.
I like. They're
Oh,
all
the
facing
slug.
left. They're all facing left.
I think the bad. Oh, we haven't used the girl yet. Let's use her.
The
She's
villager?
facing right there. Oh, the villager. Yeah. She's cute. A little bit of. There we go. Nice touch. Let's test. And she's totally not at the right spot. And also, because she has a black outline, we don't see her in the scene.
Aha.
So how about we change the background? Yeah, there we go. Something.
Classic color.
Yeah, classic color. Yeah, much better.
Yeah.
Red. Well, that's gonna. My eyes are gonna bleed. Yeah.
Yeah, red's not really. Let's see.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, it kind of matches.
Now she's not falling. So why do you fall? I mean, how do you make a fall? People
Gravity.
fall. Gravity. And gravity is also.
Game?
No, there's no gravity. You can't set an acceleration on the. Gravity is an acceleration.
Oh yeah.
So it's related to sprites.
Oh yeah.
Move out of the way here. And there's a way, if you scroll up to the top, to change the properties.
Well, we can first set the position.
Yeah,
of
let's set the
box.
position. How about you expand the simulator? 0, 0 didn't work out.
We want to move it to. Oops.
You know what you can do? Let's move it with the controller and turn on physics, and then we'll figure out exactly where she goes.
Oh yeah. So.
So we're gonna move her with the buttons, yep, and also turn on physics so that she tells us where she is. And that's a flag.
Wait, it is.
Keep going.
Oh, it's not this
No,
one. Oh yeah, it's not an effect.
Spray is something else.
No, because it's the menu.
Yeah, stay on screen, and there's another mode,
Yeah.
which is physics. Show physics, and that's super helpful. So we're gonna go
Here.
here. I think you don't want to be too close to the left.
Like
yeah.
this. So that's 30. Oh my god. 30 negative 88.
Yeah, what we really care about is x. 20.
Wait.
But she's gonna fall off anyway.
Yeah, I think it's 20 negative 88.
All right, so I'm gonna put 20 here.
And then we could just put negative 88.
Let's see. 20. We got 20 here, and then we'll restart the game. Yeah. Now she has to fall.
We could just put. Look.
No, we has to fall. No. Forget the 0. How does she fall?
Acceleration.
Acceleration. So it's possible to set it on the sprite. Yeah, that one. Go back to physics. And you can set X, but also this hides a lot of functions, including setting the acceleration.
No, the Y acceleration.
And yeah, we're gonna set the Y to something.
20.
Now, this doesn't seem to accelerate. Are you sure you picked the acceleration? Yeah, when you pair, so what we're doing is called pair programming, by the way. It's an exercise that even professional developers do, and when you're not coding, you see a lot of the mistakes that the other person is doing. Yeah, let's go for something more beefy.
Double.
Yeah, doubling is a good way to, yeah, maybe double again.
I'll just add 40.
All right.
200.
Tuning our gameplay. All right.
Yeah.
Cool.
We want it to fall fast.
How do we make her jump? Nope. So that's just for, actually we should delete that because she's not allowed to move. Okay, so in the controller we can handle button A. And this is interesting. So what does it mean to jump? We think about velocity. When you're jumping.
Go up.
When you're jumping, you've got speed going up. So your
yeah.
velocity.
Set speed of blah blah blah.
Yeah. So let's get that block. Let's put into our. All right. Wait. Okay. And you're gonna want to see
Velocity.
velocity. All right. Let's try it. Let's see what this does.
200.
And nothing happens. Are you sure this is exactly what you wanted? So you're setting a velocity that's positive 200.
Oh.
And remember,
So
the
like
Y's are going down, right? They're going. So it's like you're trying to bury yourself.
Yeah.
Oh,
God.
maybe a bit too much. And also, when you're in the air, you're not supposed to jump. So we're gonna have to do a bit more code here. How about maybe jumping a bit less?
Yeah.
Maybe half of that. All right, so the game's gonna be very easy if you can jump in the air.
Could be like Jetpack Joyride.
Oh. Yeah, it's totally Jetpack Joyride.
And then you can have little people running, and then you can.
All right, let's change game then. We're doing now.
I'm gonna call it Pack Jet Ride Joy.
All right, very, very original.
Yeah.
Okay, well, so what's going on in Jetpack Joyride? You got.
So you have lasers, and well, it speeds up over time, and you have lasers that you try to avoid, and you're on a jetpack, and like.
And you've got.
And you coins.
And you eat coins. All right, so let's try to do some of that. What do you want to start with?
The lasers.
Lasers.
So like the screen kind of needs to be moving, and then you're.
Yeah. The screen moving is.
I think that'll be harder.
It's going to be harder. Let's skip that.
Yeah, we could do like the lasers coming in.
There's also rockets coming, right? At him. And there's also the scientist. But what about we stay with this dino?
Yeah.
The dino was easier.
Yeah.
All right, so the problem is right now, and we'll do Jetpack another day.
Yeah.
How do you prevent him from double jumping?
I don't know. Like.
How do you know he's on the ground? I mean, the condition is if you're on the ground, you're allowed to jump.
He's on the wall. He's on these. You know, he's on the ground when he's on these.
He's on the wall. So what we could use is his position.
Okay.
And we could use some logic. So we can only decide to give him speed if, or even better, if his speed is 0 on the Y, he's allowed, we give him something.
Okay, if
Now, the idea is that you're not going to jump unless something is true. Now, when are you allowed to jump?
When you're at a certain, what's it called again?
When you're basically on the wall, right?
And when you're on the wall.
And that means there's different ways you could detect that. Think about your sprite. You could detect that he's close to the wall.
Yes.
I think we can use his position or his speed. So there's two things that happens here. First, we know his position. See?
Mhm.
His position is greater than, let's say, 60.
This is how Jetpack Joyride is. Then you can run.
Yeah, we're not doing Jetpack Joyride.
Yeah, it's too
So
hard.
what we're gonna say is that if he's really close to the ground,
Okay, so we're gonna grab something in here.
yeah, that one. So if his Y position
Yeah.
is greater than something,
No, it's smaller than.
like 100. No,
Greater
100 is not enough. Maybe 70. Then he's allowed to jump. Let's try that.
Pretty good. I think we could margin it down to like 65.
Do we see
Just
the
look.
number?
Look,
Yeah, it's more like 80.
something like that.
You just wrote 70 again. Let's see if it still works. Yeah. Good enough.
Good enough.
You may need to jump a bit more now.
Yeah.
It's a very short jump.
Negative 127.
All right. Okay. All
I
right.
think that's pretty good.
So we've got our heroes jumping, and now we need to bring in the barrels.
Should we name this right?
Yeah, we could name the sprite. That's a good idea.
Anti-barrelist.
Let's pick a name that's small
Um,
and yet descriptive. Runner, yes. Very good name.
or jumper. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
All right,
Okay.
let's talk about these barrels.
Barrels, barrels, barrels.
So what's going on? What are these barrels, and how do we create them, and when do we create them?
Set projectile
Yeah, okay. Now where do we put that?
and the on start.
Oh, you only have one?
Oh yeah.
Remember, they come kind of at the... go in game. That's where you have the game loops.
Oh yeah, on game update. Not on every game update. That'd be funny. Projectile to Shava. I need something that's like. Is this a football?
Yeah,
What's the difference?
there's there's a NFL game.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
I've
that's
played
easy.
it. It's hard. Let's see.
Yeah, snake. Snake looks pretty good.
I like this.
All right,
There you go.
some pink.
Pink. He already has a lot of.
Yeah, he already has a lot of green.
Yeah.
All right, so every half second we've got, and it's definitely going the wrong way.
Tacos.
How about we fix the velocity on that?
Yeah.
Let's move this one out. All right, so let's see. This projectile is coming from the side, and what's the initial speed?
Like
We want it to go right to left.
so.
Yep. And how about vertical? You can just maybe type.
Oh, I got it.
Oh, you got it. All right, let's try that. See how that works. Okay,
Oh,
it's
I got it.
shooting from the right.
That's pretty good.
That's pretty good. It's totally not at this right height.
And it's totally going so fast.
Yeah. So let's fix one problem at a time. What?
Spawning.
All right. So let's change the spawn location.
This is the corner of the screen. So we want, oops.
I think we don't care about X. We only care about Y.
Yeah.
So if you go back to the blocks, there's another one you can use.
Hey, it's a bit lower and we'll be fine.
This one. This one only lets you set one value.
Yes.
And Y.
And not my sprite.
And
projectile.
All right. So Y should be. Well, we kind of know where Y is because we. All right. 80. Yeah. Let's try 80.
Okay, a bit lower.
A bit lower. So that's going to mean.
75.
Remember, the Y's are backwards.
Oh my god. 85. Okay.
Yeah,
maybe 87.
Yeah, that looks pretty good.
Let's see. Will this be the sacred number? Oh yes.
Sacred number. Okay.
That's impossible.
Maybe you want to. Yeah, you want to do that.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, maybe 1 second is too fast.
I think it's just the fact that like our jump, you should go down faster, and you should
Then
jump.
put more
You
acceleration.
should jump just enough, not
Yeah,
that
you need
high.
way more acceleration.
Mhm.
So where's the acceleration?
First, negative like. $120 because we want him to jump less.
And you need more acceleration, so it's
then-
pulled down harder. Oh wow! All right, let's try that. Maybe a bit too much. How about 300? Ooh, very slick. Yeah, I think you want it maybe a bit higher.
Yeah, we can just jump a bit more. Go back to 130.
150. See that in action.
Too much.
Too much.
Too much. 140.
All right.
Probably.
Tuning our game here. So now the problem is these bad monsters, they're coming always at the same time with the same speed. I think you can accelerate a bit more. Maybe 350.
I also took down the speed a lot. So 20. It's a. Oh my god.
Let's remove those physics.
That's good.
All right. How are we going to make the game a bit more random?
I don't know.
So one thing we can do is increment their speed.
Oh, random speed?
So here I would say maybe slower. Well, here, okay. Now the speed is always minus 100, but what we could do is start accelerate.
Oh yeah, that's nice. Okay,
So I think we need a variable for the current speed,
so like current.
or just speed.
Typing without looking at the keyboard.
Oh yeah. And we're going to initialize that to, what's going to be the first value of the speed. I think we can use the value we already have today.
So
right
set.
now. Yeah, put the set on start. That's where we're going to initialize the value because it starts at 0, which is not what we want. We want to start at, if you look at what we had, that's our first value. So let's start with that.
Yep. So what are we going to do? Negative 100?
Yes. And then instead of doing that, we're going to read the speed here.
How's that going to accelerate though?
Aha. Well, now what you could do is anytime there's the game update, you could increment the speed.
Okay, so on game update.
No, we already have one. Wait.
Bing.
Here, you could add one more block that increments the speed.
Oh, a variable?
Yeah, change speed by, and you're going into the negatives.
So negative 20.
Oh yeah, that's gonna accelerate very, very fast. You might want to make it more.
I missed the double jump.
How about 1? So we let the game kind of
2.
2.
Yeah, and then if it's too much, we'll do 1.
Yeah, so it's subtly starting to accelerate. And
I think we could do it a bit more, but we could do a different game update, and then so every like 3.
Well, what we can do here is actually we can skip turns. So there's this cool block here.
Or we could do on every game update.
This block here is very cool. Person chance.
Oh yes.
So we're gonna do if we thought this was a coin, we could say
30% chance.
if we did 50, you have 1 chance out of 2 every second to create a
up feed.
to create a new monster. Actually, we should always increment the speed.
Okay,
now it you know how in Dino.
But there's a 30% chance.
Yeah,
so
that's
we
not
need to
good.
Make it
Do
like
like
60.
Yeah, so there's a chance, but sometimes it skips a beat. And we could increment that % chance too.
Come on, make it higher. There's a 25% chance that you don't get one.
Yes, that's correct. Yeah, so it doesn't seem...
And we could do, like, the chance will go up the farther you go.
Well, we're missing the overlap and the points.
Oh, yeah.
So I think every time one spawns, we can just give a point. Or we can give points with time. Should I come back when you're done?
I think I know their strategy to beating this.
Oh, because it's
the same.
Are you always bumping? How about you make that a random number?
Okay. Oh, I thought this was math.
Pick random.
Random.
And we're gonna change the speed by between.
Pick random speed.
And here we're gonna change it between -1 and
-10. 5, 6.
5. Is that gonna work? Did they look faster? Yeah, they look faster. Your trick still works?
Yep.
The other thing we can do.
My toes.
Ooh. Yeah, it's perfect timing. We can give it a bit of acceleration. Then things are not going to be so linear anymore.
We should do lives or something.
Yeah, let's do lives. I'm just going to set a bit of acceleration on our projectile. which means he's gonna be, his speed is gonna be a bit different.
I feel like I can sometimes jump.
Well, we make no guarantee that this game doesn't have bugs. All right, let's take a look at the overlap and also maybe adding some particle effects. You know, whenever we jump, we should do a little particle effect. That would be more dramatic.
Yeah.
Maybe doing some animations too.
Shouldn't first we set points and stuff?
Yeah. All right, so how do you get points?
The longer you last.
All right, so how do we do that?
On game update.
All right,
Get a lot of points.
perfect. Boom, easy way to get points. Longer you last, you get points. Super cool, see all the points going up. Now, how do you die?
You have 1 life.
You have 1 life, okay. Well, you could even call game over and you'd be set.
Oh yeah.
So we need an overlap event. Let's bring him in the screen, there you go. And it's between what? Okay. So our hero, when they overlap, game over. You lose.
Yep.
Any effects? Side effects. Smiles. Okay, let yourself die.
Yeah, you're
game
dead.
over. Alright. Let's add some effects on these things. So I think on jump, hold on. We can add an effect on the sprite for a little bit. And yeah, it could be a spray. Maybe shorter.
Yeah, and I don't think spray fits it.
What do you want?
Like trail maybe?
Trail.
Fire?
Trail.
Oh yeah.
Oh, see? Maybe 200. It's those little details.
Yeah.
Oh! Jump. Come on, jump.
Just gonna get a nice score then.
This looks pretty good.
Okay.
We could try to implement double jump eventually.
Yeah.
All right, so we've got these things. We've got the game over. We could also on start adding a scene effect.
Oh yeah.
There's a number of them.
Blizzard.
Blizzard is a fun one.
Oh yes.
Although it's very busy.
Yeah.
How about another one?
I like it. Kind of looks like it's coming.
How about clouds?
I don't really like clouds. I like Blizzard.
All right, Blizzard.
And we could change the projectile to make it look. Do you have? Let's see if we have.
Could we do an animation?
Could see if there's a Yeti.
Oh, you know what? Let's go back to let's add the animation extension.
Oh yeah, the animations.
All right.
I'm just checking if there's a Yeti. Oh, there's no
No,
Yeti.
there's no Yeti.
Because it's kind of like Blizzard.
There's a shark. But we could use all the images from the snake and do actually an animation. So,
Okay.
Animations are an extension. So you have to go in advanced, scroll down. Animation. And there's a new set of blocks here. Animation block. And we want to,
Oh yeah, animate my
Animate.
sprite.
and we're going to do that on the
On start? No,
on the projectile
On the projectile.
when we create it. It's here. Yep. And make sure you get the right projectile. Now we can click on and
So,
just go in the gallery and grab the snake images.
this guy?
I think we're gonna want the 3 of those. Wait. Snake 0, 1, 2. We want the 5 of those.
Yeah.
So click this one, then plus, then gallery, and grab the number 2, and plus, and keep going. And then you can customize it. Uh-oh, no.
Stinky.
And one more.
I thought that like.
All right, let's see
I
what this
thought
does.
this was his face.
This is his tongue or something.
Yeah. I thought it was like a. Oh my god. He enters.
Wait,
oh,
wait,
yeah.
no, look. The animation has a looping. And we want it to be faster. Let's see. Oh yeah, he's opening the mouth right to eat you up. That's good.
And yeah, he's like.
So we could.
But it starts like that.
Yeah, it shouldn't start like that. It should start
Blank. A plate
the first image.
of the first image.
That's right.
And he's also like, he looks up at me when I jump. Look. He's like, what?
Can we jump the character? Can we animate the character?
Yeah.
All right. Bring this in.
Oh, and I think there is a.
And let's see.
Let's see.
Let's go back in the gallery where we found our little villager.
It was this one, right?
Oh yeah, there is 1, 2, 3. Plus and plus and plus and fine and plus.
And
1,
this?
2, and one more.
No, because it stops.
Okay.
So.
Oh, okay, it's the 2-frame animation.
Yeah.
Cool. And oh wait, you have to set it up. Go back. So if you go into the editor, the animation editor, there's how fast you want it. So if you play it, it's too slow.
Oh.
And oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Super speedy.
Oh, it only does it once. Look at your code. Ooh,
Perfect.
too fast.
Who cares?
But pretty cool.
Pretty cool. Because, like, unless you have an animation thing in the gallery that fits jumping, because we're not really moving.
All right, well, I think that's all for today. Let's go and share this game.
Yep.
That you can play it. So if you click on share, and you've got your title, should make sense, is what Dodge the snake.
Dodge the snake.
That snake here. And if you go into the simulator, and you press R, you can play the game and record its super cool GIF.
Oh, God.
You ready?
Yep.
Here we go. Oh. Let's try again. You ready? Play. Let's go. Don't miss out. There we go.
Perfect. GIF.
Perfect GIF. Super cool. And click public project. And you'll get a link. And if you send that link to yourself or scan it with your phone, you can play the game on your phone.
I wanted to change the name. Look. No. Catch the snake.
All right. Well, that's it for today, folks. And see you on another episode.